From there, let me go to the one I had saw. Ephesians chapter 1, verse 15. Wherefore I also, after I heard of your faith in the Lord Yahawashi, and love unto all the saints, right? Cease not to give thanks for you, making mention of you in my prayers, that the God of our Lord Yahawashi Mashiach, the Father of glory, may give unto you the spirit of wisdom and the revelation in the knowledge of him, the eyes of your understanding being enlightened, right? The eyes of your eyes of your understanding being enlightened. Where does understanding reside? Here. All right, you got what you call the pineal gland, some people call it the third eye, spiritual eye, to see bypass the physical. Okay, and it's enlightened. What does the word enlightened go back to? To being lit, to be light. You know. This is in the book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of Yahweh, and the law that endureth forever. All that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die. You see? Because this word is light. Outside of that is death, is darkness, which is going to lead you unto death, man. All right? It says, turn thee, O Jacob, and take hold of it. Walk in the presence of the light thereof, that thou mayest be illuminated. Walk in the presence of the light thereof, man. Be clothed, man. Don't be ashamed. The ones that are going to be ashamed are the ones that are going to be found naked, man. The ones that thought they were always clothed, but yet they were naked the whole time. Yahawashi saw through their bullshit, man. Yahawashi has that spiritual garment on us. But like the scriptures say, in all our righteousness, we're still as filthy rags, man. You know what I'm saying? We're still as filthy rags. But Yahawashi is the one that judges. He's the one that's going to show mercy unto those that deserve mercy. You see what I'm saying? This is the truth, man. This is the light, man. This is the path, that straight gate that everybody claims they're looking for. You got this movie called The Fountain with I forget the dude's name. I think it's the guy that played Wolverine, Jack Hughes, I think. There's a movie that he came out called The Fountain, and he's trying to find the tree of life. You know, and it shows how he's coming back in different lifetimes dealing with a certain woman. But the end result, he ends up dying, you know, in every single life when he comes back to the reincarnation. And he's presented with the tree of life. But when he takes part of that tree of life, he eats of it, he dies and becomes part of it. He became part of that tree, you know. And it's a beautiful scene too. I mean, it's a cool movie. You know, it's a good movie for brothers to use to prove certain points, things of that nature. But in the beginning of the movie, there's one part where, when he was in his prior life as a conquistador, right, a conquistador, he was trying to seek the tree of life. As I said, they always been trying to find that fountain of youth, like Esau, what he does, you know, and. He goes into the temple, the Azteca temple over there in Mexico City, and he's a confronter, and he encounters he's encountered with an Aztec or a Mayan Indian, and this Aztec and Mayan Indian that is protecting that doorway, that path, he's with a sword, you know, and Jack Hughes is trying to go past that. This is like in the Garden of Eden, when Adam and Eve were banished, right? There was that cherub, that a sword was swung day and night. Nobody could go through. That's this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. It ain't a physical tree or a physical thing that you can actually eat or anything like that. It's a spirit. It's a gift that comes from Yahawashi Yahawashi. Well, in that movie, he fights against that angel, that Indian, which was really an angel, and the Indians coming out on full charge. They have swords drawn, but he fakes Jack Hughes and stabs him with the dagger, you know, and gets him, and he's not able to pass. He's not able to pass. If I'm not mistaken, in that movie, that Indian, that Azteca Indian or Mayan Indian that was protecting that path to the tree of life, his sword was on fire, if I'm not mistaken. I gotta relook at it, rewatch it and stuff, but it's actually a good movie, man. Well, the point is I'm bringing that out because it's not an actual physical thing. Right now, it's spiritual. It's this word, man, the tree of life, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, the light. Okay, that hidden manna, that scriptures say, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word of the Most High. This is what it is, man. This is your water. This is your butter. This is your wine. This is your lamb, your meat, your vegetables. You know, your greens. This is your everything. Your woman, your husband, your friend, comforter, anything that's good and you desire, it's here. This is it. I'm gonna read this again in Ephesians 1:18. The eyes of your understanding being enlightened, that you may know what is the hope of his calling and what the riches of the glory of his inheritance in the saints. All right. And what is the exceeding greatness of his power to usward who believe, according to the working of his mighty power, which he wrought in Yahawashi Mashiach, when he raised him from the dead and set him in his own right hand in the heavenly places. Right? And that's where we're going to inherit those same blessings and gifts. But right now, we're preaching. We're sounding the trumpet. We're that flashlight. You know? Like Esau got certain points, like in certain areas where you walk and you have the ability to use a phone, or you know, you can push a button to give you aid in an emergency type situation. This is how we are. This is how this word is, man. You know? But nobody needs it, obviously. Nobody wants to stop, nobody wants to, you know, nobody's concerned, you know. But it's fine. Because when that time comes when they're gonna need it, it's gonna say out of order. You know? That's coming soon, man. The famine of the word, we ain't gonna be out here no more. Okay? Going back to Baruch 4:2. Turn thee, O Jacob, and take hold of it. Walk in the presence of the light thereof, that thou mayest be illuminated. Alright? Woken up. Alright? See light. Give not thy honor to another, nor the things that are profitable unto thee to a strange nation. O Israel, happy are we, for things that are pleasing to Yahweh are made known unto us. Again, saying it again. Since we know these things is made known unto us, we are obligated to come out here to confess the name of Yahawashi Yahawashi. Present our bodies a living sacrifice. Do the first works. Okay? There's no ifs, buts about it, man. You have to come out here and do that thing. Because this work is a good profession. You know? It says, O Israel, happy are we, for things that are pleasing to Yahweh are made known unto us. Be of good cheer, my people, the memorial of Israel. That's right, man. Be happy that you have this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. That you have the ability to come out here and present your body a living sacrifice. That's Yahawashi did himself, man. That was taken in a short time. But he accomplished much, you know, for the future, man, in that short time. It says, be of good cheer, my people, the memorial of Israel. You were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because you moved Yahweh to wrath, you were delivered unto the enemies. And this is in the land of our enemies, we shall remember ourselves and confess the name of Yahawashi Yahawashi. In the same book, Baruch chapter 2, right? So it's the same thing, man. We're doing the same thing. We're fulfilling prophecy. Okay? It says, You provoked him that made you by sacrificing unto devils and not to Yahweh. You have forgotten the everlasting God that brought you up, and you have grieved Jerusalem that nursed you. See, we have grieved Yahawashi Yahawashi. That's why that's why we've come into the situation that we're in to this day. All right, living in this obscure life, being in America, being drawn from our homeland, which that was our fault for going off, man. Starting with Adam all the way down to our forefathers. This is where the end result is of our being is here, man. But that's coming into an end. We will be delivered from the hand of our enemies, from the land of drawing waters, which is America. We will be delivered by Yahweh B'Shem Yahawashi, who you ignorantly call God and Jesus, man, who is a so-called black man from the tribe of Judah. We will be delivered. And we will rule the earth and the universe in righteousness. There won't be no more oil rigging. There won't be no more fracking. There won't be no more manipulating the DNA of animals and the food. Okay? We ain't gonna have no artificial this, artificial that. Everything's gonna be refreshed and brought to its full potential, its full life. Okay? It says, for when you saw the wrath of Yahweh come upon you, she said, hearken, O ye that dwell about Zion, Yahweh hath brought upon me great mourning, for I saw the captivity of my sons and daughters, which the everlasting brought upon them. With joy did I nourish them. See? And that's what wisdom's doing. Wisdom's nourishing us up, taking us up in her arms, and bringing us back to life, man. You know? That's that light, man. You know, to see a mother, to see her face glowing with happiness and that she truly loves her child, that's that light that's emanating off Yahweh B'Shem Yahawashi. You know? Yeah, though we went off, but yeah, he still had compassion. You know? With joy did I nourish them, but sent them away with weeping and mourning. Let no man rejoice over me, a widow and forsaken of many, who fear the sins of my children, who for the sins of my children are left desolate, because they departed from the law of Yahweh. They knew not his statutes, nor walked in the ways of his commandments, nor trodden in the paths of discipline and his righteousness. See? You despise that word, you know? But now is the time. Now is the time to wake up out of that bullshit, out of the games, out of everything that is contrary to the ways of Yahweh B'Shem Yahawashi, and strive unto perfection to the best of your ability, man. Taking in this word, man. You know? And I speak this to myself too. It's not just to the brothers or sisters that watch the videos, or whoever watches the videos, or whoever is out here listening to me. This is also to myself, man. But either way, this word is not going to return unto Yahweh B'Shem Yahawashi void. This word is the word of prophecy, and the prophecy of Yahawashi will be fulfilled. And it will accomplish. It will be accomplished to whatever it needs to do, whether it brings death or life. Okay? Because certain things are meant to be destroyed, certain things are meant to be kept living. So I hope those edifying brothers. I want to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh B'Shem Yahawashi. Double honors to the elders, great millstone. Much love and respect to you brothers out there doing the work in sincerity and truth, striving for the hopeful elect, enduring all afflictions and seeking out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Until next time, I want to say, Shalom.